You know how everyone says the book is always better than the film? Well, there are some cases in which this does not necessarily apply, and here's one of them. Kaya's Helen Mohiam. Don't get me wrong, she's a book favorite of mine when it comes to the first two novels, but still, when I read her in the book now, she seems like an early and unpolished prototype of a Bene Gesserit that Frank Herbert initially had in his mind. Because by the last book, Chapter House Dune, a Bene Gesserit is like a superhuman perfection, completely in control, emotionally and physically, never ever showing what they think or how they feel. But then in the first book, you read the scenes with Gaius Helen and it's like the witch cackled, the old Reverend Mother groaned and staggered, the old woman screamed, she made a warding sign, and even at the very beginning of the book, she walks around Caladan and talks out loud about the Gom Jabbar and the Kwisatz Haderach and the purpose of the Bene Gesserit. Keep it quiet about these things. You're a Bene Gesserit, and in the Dune universe, someone's always listening to what you say. After 6 entire books of Dune weirdness and insanity, this does not sound to me like a Bene Gesserit Reverend Mother at all. Frank Herbert might as well have pictured the Evo crone from Snow White. And in the films now, they fortunately decided to polish all of this nonsense out because the casting of Charlotte Rampling and the way they portrayed her role is such unmatched sheer perfection. She comes off as an old and arrogant asshole again, but without all the cackling witch melodrama. She's severe, cold, calculating, and has no mercy for anyone who dares to oppose the Bene Gesserit design. And Rampling as a casting choice is basically like the female Ian McKellen. She's of these old generation actors who pronounce their lines in such a way as if they're sucking out the air from every single damn vowel. And the way they have perfect control of the subtle movements of their facial muscles, it makes them seem like these people could be face dancers in real life. Just go back to the first film and check the scene where she says to the Baron, "Allow them the dignity of exile." And her face twitches at the X suffix as if she's electrocuting her nose in order to drive down the point that she's being dead serious. She is such a monumental talent, and I just cannot praise her enough. And you combine her insane powers as an actress with those of Timothée Chalamet, and you get a scene of sheer mastery like this one. The Gom Jabbar test from the first film. It's true, as I've said before, that this film did not wow me the first time I saw it, but this fucking scene did wow me. The both of them were playing off each other as if sparkles of real and vicious hate flew between their eyes. I think I'll make a separate video just to analyze this scene shot by shot. That's how much I love it. And it's absolutely, at least in my opinion, better than the book version, even though the conversations are cut short. So yeah, in conclusion, in the new Dune films, Charlotte Rampling has been perfectly cast, just as perfectly as Timothée Chalamet. There could just not have been more ideal choices to portray these two people.